Okay, let's give this a last try. I don't know if the internet connection is going to hold. Might have some connectivity issue tonight. But if it doesn't work, that's okay. I will try another day. So it goes. Okay, let's give it another shot. Let's make sure it's connected for now. Am I going on Twitch? Am I? Yes. Okay, and the sound is going through. Yes. Yeah. Cool. Okay, let's give it another shot, and yeah, hopefully that will hold this time after resetting the router. But yeah, if it doesn't, maybe I'll record for another day, or I schedule another session later on. Here we go. So we're back on the trail. We're gonna see the moose, I believe. This is where we were. Okay, so we passed the moose. Okay, so we are working on this. Cool, and we are still on the trail here. Excellent. And again, beautiful design. Plus, this is where we're gonna find the moose. Okay, no problem. Here we go. So, it's impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook on food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer and college basketball in the winter. Drinking then, too. You start to go out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you are gone. You either put a chair in front of the bedroom door, or you trust she will sleep like a rock, which is what we're going to go for. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Sands. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge wet-off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. at a couple of nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and you are taken to jail for the night. You constantly trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law Susan. Joe's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you will visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer's coming and you see a nod in the paper for a job. You take it. So those two narratives now will gently converge into one, so to speak, and where you are now, basically. You are catching up with your own timeline. Now those two kind of parallel segments of your life connect together. Here we go. Oh, so we have to enter the lookout tower. So not much around us. Nature. The lookout tower. There we go. And this tower will become so iconic within your own story, but also within the scale of indie games. It's so. I mean, you will see many games trying to duplicate what the studio has done with Firewatch, but it's so very unique. You turn on the power. Okay. There we go, that's us.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
No, do I, okay, yeah.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
So now branching options, and you have timer as well. So
Okay,
yeah.
You're probably just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago. You come out here and it really grinds her gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Me, I'm going now.
Just a second, now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Here we go. So what we got here was the first interaction with Delilah, and there's already a lot of banter between the two of them. Day one, so that will be your kind of timeline segmentation. It's not going to be the same all the time. Things will change. We have some ellipses throughout the game, but they will be chaptering and segmenting your experience with those kind of title board. The game will catch you off guard sometimes by cutting your actions to the next segment to play, and that's quite surprising when it happens actually, because
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
okay, so it's a few days later, presumably. That's me and Julia. Yeah. And I'm trying to setting. So basically So just to come back on the previous point, the game will take you. There's a real edit of the narrative, and that's really interesting because it's here to tell you what's important. And as you start the game, you don't really know maybe the themes or what the story is going to be about, obviously. But as it goes along, it becomes more and more. The editorial becomes more and more present and more significant to your experience as a player, and it's really, really impressive. It's quite surprising. There we go. We're leaving the cinematic here.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
Oh,
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
yep. I'm just gonna put the picture right here if it's okay with you. Yeah. Yep. Examine the mind table.
It's right in the middle of your room.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
What is
Are those
happening?
fucking fireworks?
Hold on. Because you said before, like, you can't use fireworks, right? West-facing window.
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Oh yeah.
Seriously, are you seeing this?
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Okay.
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Not very hard.
Convenient.
That's one word for it.
Okay, so now we're gonna go is to read the map, and we're going to have to go to the west side. So this is gonna be one of the kind of default type of perspective you're going to have throughout the game. You're gonna have obviously a few hints about actions you can do, but you're gonna be you and your map, or just the pointer. So basically you have you and your map and your compass, and a few kind of text indication on the screen, or not at all, in which case you can just carry on like this, which is good. You can't really, if I'm not mistaken, you can zoom in if you want, but you can't run. So that's, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the max speed you can go. Can you run? Hold on. Yeah, that's the max speed you can use. And you would get used to the layout of these mountain really quickly. Okay. There was me. With my map. Yeah, okay, so we're going to go west. Fan rope in the cash box. Okay. Where am I? Some over here. Cash box 305. So okay. So you have a little bit of a tracker, you can still kind of assess where you are basically.
You fell prey to the Forest Service's big recruiting effort when it comes to, you know, how the hell you ended up out here?
Sorry, I don't really know what you mean by recruiting effort.
Oh, after last summer. You know, budgets went through the roof, a lookout in every lookout for the first time in 20 years.
Last summer?
Oh, come on, you're from Denver, not Delaware. This was national news, for Pete's sake.
Boulder. I'm from Boulder.
Same diff.
So are you going to let me know what happened that caused this budget increase, or what?
Wow. I can't believe you don't know.
I was a little preoccupied last summer.
Jeez. I mean, the federal government almost let Yellowstone National Park burn to the ground? Ring a bell?
Yellowstone is like, what, 15 miles away? Why would they do that?
Well, the short story is that for 60 years, we got very good at not letting forest fires happen. And then about 15 years ago, they decided that forest fires in wilderness areas like Yellowstone should be left to burn. So that's what they did. I can't believe you didn't hear about this. There were reports that the entire park was gone. Dan Rather telling the country that President Reagan didn't care on the nightly news. And what the hell's he gonna do? Smoke jump in and snuff one out for the giver?
So what should they have done?
I don't even know. By the time the Yellowstone folks realized the little fires weren't gonna burn themselves out, 100,000 acres were gone. It's Yellowstone, you know? People don't want to touch it. But we touch it every single day. But hey, I got a 30 cents an hour raise because we can't have another fiasco. The goddamn park can burn down again.
Just come back on my steps a little bit. So because I think I missed probably a turn a little bit earlier, so we can go further down. So yeah, as you go along with Delilah, she will give you a little bit of background about the job, who were the previous fire ranger or the fire watchers for that matter, and what is happening in the park historically. So you're completely new to the situation. You kind of, we're still trying to find a way around, clearly, like we do right now, and obviously she's a first point of contact, and she will be the one giving us instructions as we go through the different phases of the story. Yeah, still good. There we go. Let's go. And it's a game that you really take the time to explore. It's just a real relaxing experience, at least at first. It might not always be, it might get a little bit cranky at some point, but here we go. That's Firewatch, yeah. But you will get used to those to this layout in no time. Medicine wheel.
Wow, there's an old, I think it's called a medicine wheel out here.
Yeah, it was made by Crow American Indians hundreds of years ago. There are lots of small ones. Have you ever been to Medicine Wheel Monument over in the Bighorns?
I sure haven't.
Well, it's worth a 3-hour detour on the way home in August.
Neat. I'll keep it in mind.
And you can't really, you know, trail your way through things. It's either open or it's not. You don't have like a, you know, you don't have a weapon. You don't have. I'm not far from the fireworks. I can hear them. You don't kind of grind anything. You just explore. You basically walk your way into the environment, try to understand what's going on, and complete your objectives to the best of your ability. Which I'm not doing very well right now, but you get the gist. Okay, I'm gonna make my way up here. I think that should work. Yep. Hopefully we want to stop the teens from like doing fireworks. The sound increases as we get closer. Where are we? So we'll say probably this way. I need to find the cache first, so then I can get the rope that I need to go down a canyon, I believe. And once we have the rope, we should be all good to go. You won't have access to an inventory as far as I remember. I don't think you have any of this available. It's really minimalistic, but it's so well done. And again, it's everything is designed to get you this kind of immersive experience, and it's great.
Hey, what's the code again?
1, 2, 3, 4. A whole lot of them.
Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I remember the code. I just wanted to see if it would be a bit of a wind up for. So I don't know if you noticed, but when Henry is opening the cache, he actually has a wedding band on his left ring. Keep an eye on it as we go along. And I'm gonna report the map updated here. There's a note.
Hey, I found a note to a guy named Ron from some guy Dave.
That's probably Dave Gaskell. He's completely nuts.
Is that right?
Harmless, but yeah.
Okay, a bit of a journal, so to speak, a bit of an epistolary element. 7th of July, 1986. Ron, hey man, why couldn't you take it? So I couldn't. Hey man, guy. Oh, sorry, hey man. Guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked. Hiking into the park, but let's get fucked when I'm back, Dave.
One of those, you know, fall off the grid and eat ants for a week type. Totally fucking cuckoo. Which is kind of what the job attracts.
Get the rope. Okay, you can still kind of look into the different kind of collectibles you get as you go along. Should we get a let's get the pick a bar, hold to it. Oh, okay, I'm meeting it, and that's it for us. I think that's it in the cache, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, cool. Can I? No, I don't need to relocate. Okay, no problem. So let's come back to the now to the. Let's come back to the. Sorry, let's zoom in to the firework. So I need to go down. Actually, I need to go down that particular path. Is it though? Should I go here? I don't think there's much here. Okay, so we're gonna just go down to the lake. I think might be a bit more lucky here. So I have to go west though. So Let's not get too distracted. I think that should be the right direction. I can hear the fireworks, so that should work. There might be a moment where I'm gonna have to cross a canyon, so... I can hear them over there. So you're gonna spend quite a bit of time exploring like I'm doing right now. Is it the right path or not? You can't go on the rocks. So let's go down, let's come back here, let's come back onto the map. Okay, so I'm gonna try my best to turn right as soon as I can. There is nothing to do with constitution or stuff like that, you don't have to... Here we go, that's the one. Attach rope.
This shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad. It's not even named on our topos.
Yeah, well, I'd go with Widowmaker.
Come on, it's really not that bad.
It's a 50-foot cliff made of rocks that look like knives.
They just look like knives, okay? Plus, there's already a Widowmaker on the backside of Carter Mountain. It would be confusing.
Okay.
How do you expect me to get down this?
Well, did you get that rope?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, just lash it to something nearby and take it slow.
Fireworks in the background. Okay. Can I attach the rope, please? No?
Hey, I'm going the right way if I'm at the shale slide, right? Toward the fireworks?
You're not lost. Those fireworks are going off to the west of you. It's down the slide and across the meadow, okay?
Yeah. Okay, let's put the up. And let's go down. And now this particular rope will be... it will be here for us. It is gonna stay here for the rest of the game. And you'll be able to come and go to your liking when you are near this area. You'll be... Oh! Oof. Oh no. Oh damn. I don't remember this. Okay. Okay. Oh. Damn. I'm okay, I guess. Well, that's not good. It's called a yeah, it's called a checkpoint, isn't it?
Hey.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Widowmaker got the best of me.
What exactly happened?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
It is a hell of a nice camping spot down here by the lake.
I haven't been down there in years, but yeah, Jonesy Lake area is perfect.
I'm staring at the big outcropping down here, but I'm not quite sure where to look for our pyrotechnicians.
Maybe keep heading west toward the lake.
Yeah, this is where we're going.
Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, sure am.
People are just the worst, aren't they?
They're not great, no.
Clean them up.
What do you know? People with shitty manners drink shitty beer.
What, you don't like a cold Musqua Light on a hot day?
No, I do. But then again, I didn't say my manners were any good. Better than these fucking litter bugs, though, that's for sure.
There you go. Clean the space as we should. That's the right thing to do. I'm not sure it's part of the job description, but let's do this. Okay. It's my first day. I wanted to give a good impression. Okay. Cool. I should do it over there. Okay. No. Ah. Okay. That should do it. Is there any more? Okay. Okay, we are can come here. Clap clap. Yeah, that should do it. I don't think there's any left. Okay, happy to move forward.
They left half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
Oh shit, Ferret are Irish.
Archer.
Probably don't need this in my life right now.
Three wise. Up. Campfire.
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
Okay. Can I see what's in the backpack? No, I can't. Okay. There's a bit of music coming out from that side that I can hear. Okay, we're gonna take that.
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Well, confiscate them.
Okay, that should do it.
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like two people. What if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
Ooh.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
There are panties.
There are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Oh boy. Enjoy dealing with that.
I know you guys are setting up bottle rockets out here, okay?
How? Because you're hiding in the bushes spying on us? Give him a break, Lily. He probably hasn't seen boobs in 20 years. He's probably still a virgin.
Now I'm getting roasted by the tins.
It's alright to just stare at girls.
I'm not staring, but
You don't know a damn thing about me.
We know you're a peeping Tom. Standing over there. Oh my god, is that what you are? Work me out, too.
damn, I'm feeling like intimidated.
You're gross.
Oh, okay.
You're just some sad man out in the woods.
Okay. Last option. Funny way back to the 2 o'clock. Yeah, okay. So, what do we have here? Not much. 2 o'clock, that's a trade sign.
Okay?
Not sure.
Look, if you can hear me, try to get back soon, okay? It's getting late.
So no, they are 2 teenagers, maybe young girls, not sure. And they are by the lake, and they had their own.
Well, this lake does seem like a good spot to swim, even if the last people to do so were assholes.
Yeah, right now, though, it's all snowmelt, so you'll freeze your balls off. But as hot as it's been, maybe that's a fair trade.
Starting to feel like it.
There you go. So you would find those little caches a little bit everywhere, and some of them they have a little nice thing to inside of them. So let's have a look at this one, for example. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, what do you have here? Copy map information, we update the map. Nice. Then what do we have here? The note. So you can read the note, okay, so to run. I got some bad news back home, so hopefully they won't they will let me out of here. They will let me out of here for a while. Who's to say though, budgets and being what they are. Did you get my note about what went down in Wapiti? Chef isn't too impressed with me, but I don't know. I probably overdid it. Wish you want to be there. I guess you must have to go. Hang up. Dave. P.S. Amigo in Spanish and Profesionales is Italian. Okay, so there's a bit of a conversation between the two. They just dropped this on the floor. Okay, well, let's take the note. Let's skip it. There's a T-shirt.
I found a sweatshirt from the University of Eastern Colorado.
There's a University of Eastern Colorado?
I really don't think there is.
Why would somebody make that up?
Right, and then put it on a sweatshirt.
The world's a weird place.
Okay, so an incongruous little detail. Get a book. Okay, it's the 4 estates. Okay, at 1. Let's examine it. Nothing in the back. Okay, oh yeah. No. So it's a bit of a thriller, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, the 4 estate. Okay, drop. Let's put it back into the box. No, it doesn't want to go back into the box. Let's put it back here. Yeah, there we go. And here we had nothing much. Okay, let's close it. Okay, we're good. And we have to make our way back to the so we have to make our way back to Two Forks. So we're gonna probably come back into our steps unless we can follow through here. So it's a bit tricky. I kind of get lost sometimes. Let's come back. Let's take a footsteps back, and hopefully we'll find a way. So if we were looking west first, yeah, my sense of orientation is going to be a problem. Well, maybe we can go. Can we go? No, I don't think we're going to get stuck. I have the feeling. Okay, let's come back there. There we go. There are very few options to jump, and are they still doing some shenanigans over there? Can't see them anymore. Okay. You can't really. So those kind of hedge things, you can climb on it. It's a little clue, but you can't really do too much acrobatics, so to speak. Am I stuck? Ah. Okay. Let's go down. Can I drop down? Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's take the pathway back. Oh, they're still over there. I can't see them anymore. There's the
Any chance of those kids getting a disease in this lake, like diphtheria or consumption or...
Consumption? Not if they're not 19th century chimney sweeps, no.
You know, whatever.
I mean, if they drank a bunch, Giardia maybe, but probably not this time of year.
That's too bad.
Can I do something about the boombox? Okay. Okay. I have some sound around the nose, some sound around the water, but I can't see any shadows anymore. Maybe they're behind the rock. I don't know. Okay, we did this. did that. Remember this. I'm saving. Okay. Like Delilah mentioned, we're gonna come back to our tower.
Hey, I'm back near that big rock outcropping, but not sure how to get back.
I'd head west, back towards the lake, and then turn north towards the canyon.
Okay, so from these rocks, where do I go again?
Go back towards the lake, turn north, and east through the canyon. There should be a trail at the far east side of it.
So this is where we were initially, so okay. That's fine. I think we had a good intuition about coming back to our footsteps. I think that was fair enough. And we had a saving checkpoint, so I would assume it's it was the legitimate way to go about it. Okay. It's kind of where we were, so come back to heading towards the canyon. And that will be north. I believe north, right? Yeah, that's right. That's right, towards the east. Apologies, the east. So obviously, as you will be playing the game, you know, you will get used to this environment quickly, and you'll be able to identify your environment a lot better. Just take a little bit to get used to it, but the map is not enormous, so you know, it's not too complicated to maneuver. And if anything, it doesn't kind of require specific skills to develop, or like you don't level up, you know, as part of the game or stuff like that. It's really kind of linear in terms of character progression. You don't have any basically.
So, I have a bit of a confession to make.
Okay.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, you know, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
And you thought it was a good idea to get into your love life, I guess you'd call it?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, you know, I'll try to make it up to you. Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
So this is when Delilah becomes a little bit personal. She has remorse, and as you go along, you find those kind of. This is the dialogue you have. You know, this is basically Delilah is going to be your. Okay, she's going to be the person you are.
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home, and try not to get hit by lightning.
Yeah, I'm not sure I got a lot of choice in getting struck down.
Especially not with your electric personality.
Ugh.
I see my joke did not spark your sense of humor.
Ugh.
What, you're not enjoying our current conversation?
Oh my God, lady.
The arc of our budding friendship.
How exactly are you in charge?
Aw, Henry, that's a good one.
You
Here we go.
satisfied?
Yes.
So they can be quite sweet to each other, actually. You know, they again, lovely little banter. She expressed remorse. It's like you start to get to know each other just a little bit as, you know, you go through the first day. She's helpful. She's also giving you some heads up about what's going around. She's a bit protective. So all this stuff is... There we go, I got my torch now.
Yeah, I get the sense that not everything in here is useful.
In the boxes? Why's that?
I don't really know what I'll do with the deer horn.
Firstly, they're called antlers. And secondly, stay out here long enough and you'll get creative.
And toggle the torch. Okay. And close the cache. Okay. So so basically, yeah, you get to know each other a little bit better, and this is going to be an important thing for Henry, and your character is it's Delilah, yeah, is going to be the one that will stay with you throughout the game. I think that's kind of established now. And she's this voice over the talkie-walkie that will tell you to do certain things, to go certain places, and as you evolve through the game, your relationship also grows.
What's in this cave down here?
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks? NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
Hello?
It's really weird, that light here. That's interesting, okay.
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good.
No. No more echo. Oh dear. Okay, so we got this gate closed here, we can't get in, and we need a key. Okay. Good to know! And here we can go out here and climb the rocks to get over here. And obviously you have the clouds and the thunder in the background like looming over the ridge over there. But we do have a torch, which is cool. So a bit more light. Here we go.
There's some guy out here.
Some guy? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
Jump up la. Well, that guy wasn't very polite. We don't know who that is. Was looking here. Who knows? Do you think he came up? Maybe he went up this way. Let's have a look. Okay, we're gonna climb up. We'll try to make our way back to the main watchtower. There we go. Alright. I think I'm in the right path. I hope so. I should be reaching the top. I should be able to see the Firewatch from this the watchtower from that particular angle. Up, let's see. I'm gonna give Henry a bit of a workout now. There we go. Good job. Come on. There we go. Hey, right. Damn. Here we go.
Damn it. Well, that trail isn't closed anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took care of the blocked path. It was backbreaking, but, you know, anything for the service.
Well, thank you.
Anytime.
So Henry is quite lovable as a character. He has some humor. Obviously, you can pick up and choose whatever you want, but there's quite a lot of complexity already between the two of them, and yeah, I just really like the writing. Actually, the dialogue is pretty well done. Okay, let's have a look here. What do we have here? Okay, let's do a little turnaround here, but otherwise it's gonna be a little complicated.
So it's just the outhouse then, in terms of going to the bathroom?
You're a man, Henry. You can go wherever you want. Well, number one at least. And, full disclosure, I pee wherever I want as well.
So this generator is all the power I've got out here?
Yep, it doesn't go through much gas, and, well, you don't have much in the way of electronics, so...
What about my hairdryer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You might just have to make peace with frizzy locks.
I could
Yeah.
never.
There we go. A bit of a gas bottle, like a container. Okay, let's make our way back before it kind of goes away. Not that it would, I think it's just a contextual storm, but here we go. Ah, what happened?
Someone broke in.
Hey, what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
Damn. Okay, so we don't know, but there was breaking, definitely, and broken glass everywhere. My favorite book. Took my favorite book. Okay.
Okay, I put in a call.
That was fast.
Yeah, well, do you have any idea who could have done this?
I did probably piss off the girls at the lake. Ugh, fuck them.
Well, I'll have the Rangers keep an eye out for a couple of young women and question any they find. I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some, violent campers? Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much,
Okay.
but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
But yeah, but
Well, I sure don't now.
You will. I promise.
here we go. Day 2. So, there we had the scope bars as well, which give more a bit of a cinematic feel and a bit more of a focus about what the scene and what is happening in the scene. And there we go. So we have this kind of looming threat towards Henry. We don't know what's going on, but somebody's tried to break in or broken into his space. We don't know why they took or why he or she took. And Delilah made a call for reporting the invasion of the watchtower. So now we have this intersection here, this kind of chaptering, and this is going to happen a lot throughout the game. You will have those scenes will cut out at a point of height that will kind of reframe the theme of what is important in the game. Yeah, let's take the radio.
I'm awake. What's your problem?
A bit
Our
tense.
problem.
Sorry, our problem.
That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either.
Okay.
I don't really know why that would be the case.
Should I be worried?
I found my
About
typewriter.
what?
We can't get help if we need it.
Oh, you're tough, Hank. You don't seem like the guy who likes to ask for help.
Sure.
What I need you to do, though, is hike out to where the wire runs through your area and report back if it's down. Then I can track down a ranger to get someone on it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
So the
Remember that
communication.
cave you hiked through yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
Okay, so apparently
It's Henry.
What, you don't like Hank?
Yeah, I don't like Hank.
But thanks rhymes with Hank.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, alright.
okay, so we're gonna come back exactly where we were at the exception of we need to find the wire communication, so to make sure that the current is running through the valley, or at least towards the watchtower, and see if there's any problem we can address in that situation. We went there, I think yesterday, in the game. This was the trail I broke open, if I'm not mistaken. What am I mistaking? Maybe I'm mistaking. I'm tempted to go in that direction. Sorry, let's check the map. And I have to go to the lines in the north of the canyon. Hold on a minute. Where do I need to go? Survey communication line north of the canyon. North of the canyon. It's a bit vague, isn't it? North of the canyon. Oh. North of the canyon. Let me check. We're gonna go north. We're gonna try to keep north. Okay. We're gonna try to keep north. And yeah, let's try to keep this way. A very vague collection of it, but that's what the game is about, isn't it? It's about getting lost a little bit, as well as making your way into the environment. I'm gonna go this way. Then we'll turn right. That's what we're going to do. Pretty morning in the mountains. Am I doing this right? Maybe? Unless I have to go... That's the Thunder Canyon. Do I need to go over there? Survey communication lines north of the canyon. Ugh. I have no idea. I have no idea. Let's carry on. Let's carry on this way. We'll make our way in that direction. In terms of wildlife, it's a little bit scarce, in all fairness. There is a couple of things. Occasionally, I think there are bees. There is a couple of raccoons, and but it's not really. That's maybe the one thing that is missing. In all fairness, if any criticism, maybe the lack of presence of animals beyond the moose we had in the first instance of the game is maybe what is missing a little bit sometimes. I think occasionally you see some particles that are supposed to be bugs, but that's about it. Here we go. Let's see what we have here in this cache. Over the map. Oh, we did already this one? Yeah, we did this one already. Okay, no problem. Reporting the frog.
It's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder, though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
Okay. Buzz me. Oh, oh.
I just spend a lot of time with Julia.
Oh, so you have someone there.
Well,
But you're taking a little break. Or...
we're...
Look, I'm sorry. Can you hold that thought?
Sure. Just gonna keep hiking
Oh.
and hoping it warms up.
Then we're back to the
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you?
what's going on? What do I have a...
No, I don't think he has any idea.
What's
I'm
going on?
absolutely sure.
So I do have the scope bars that brought back a sense of focus. Something is happening. Delilah is talking to somebody
Changes in that regard.
nearby.
Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, Julia, girlfriend? Ex?
And we're
Sorry,
back to
I
normal.
don't mean to pry.
That would be my wife, Julia.
Oh, like your wife? Or like she's taken half my stuff wife?
My wife.
But you're here.
Well, okay.
She's sick, and I shouldn't be here, but I am.
I'm sorry, Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
Yeah, sure.
Like, I gotta go do a thing, but I'll have a radio. Okay, call me if you need to.
Okay. You can be very honest about your situation or not. It's entirely up to you, the player, to play this the way you prefer. But yeah, here we've been very forward about our situation, and okay, we'll see. So obviously the branching dialogue is taking this in consideration, and might change the narrative and the way the Delilah is kind of. I think Delilah will react pretty much the same way, but maybe she will have some variation of dialogues and commentary options. That might be a little bit different based on your choices, but I think she might be a little bit always heading in the same direction, so to speak. But you, as a player, you can decide what you want to share or not, if it makes sense. So basically, the branching is really depending on you more than her. But maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so we're looking at the... So we're gonna go back towards the canyon. We're gonna go back into the cave. Bloop. And we're gonna make our way back to the area when we were close to the canyon itself. We have to go north. So it means that... again, checking that's closed. Yeah. Hairy, and yeah, a little bit strange, a little bit like a bit of a darker area. I don't think we can close. Can we move around here? Okay, clear the bushes. Okay, so we can make a little bit of our way here, and hopefully we get close to our point of interest to observe the wire connection north of the canyon. Now I don't know if the game activates those kind of things as you progress. Maybe that would make sense. Here we go, that's the connections. I'm not sure you can really investigate this area in the first segment of the game, like before, like day one, for example. But it feels like it's really well, kind of apropos when you need
I
it.
can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it.
So we're gonna investigate here a little bit.
So we really can't reach anyone any other way than these wires?
What else do you suggest? Smoke signals?
Just seems dangerous.
Well, if they don't hear from me for a few days, they'll send someone out, but I'd rather it not come to that.
Okay. But again, sometimes you have some little things you can investigate, like this one here, say, oh, what's going on with this bell, and okay, report it.
Hey, I found a structure that might have been an outhouse once, I think.
Whoa, you don't need my permission to go to the bathroom, but, you know, use abandoned shitters at your own peril.
I mean, I'm in the right area?
I do believe. The comms wire runs for quite a ways. Follow it all the way to the top of Beartooth Point, and if it's not damaged, you can loop around back home.
Okay. So we're gonna follow the wires. See what's happening. Okay, so we have the wires here. We're gonna follow the ridge. It's really pretty and beautiful. Some birds passing by. Okay, that's good. A bit rocky. Again, not a lot of people around. Not a lot of animals as well either. Sorry. Very quiet. I think this is what Henry came for initially. A bit of quiet. And here we do have a box. That we can reach here. Upon this one here. Aha, more cans. Different beer. Okay. Presence of somebody, right?
Well, I hopped down a drop and now I can't climb back up.
That is a pickle.
I can just keep hiking, but I figured I should let you know in case I get myself trapped out here.
How adventurous of you.
I've been doing a lot more climbing out here than I expected.
Well, keep your radio charged. I'd hate to one day find a skeleton with an orange backpack at the bottom of a ravine.
Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it.
That's
Cut
actually
wire.
good to hear. I can send someone out to fix it. Good find.
Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately. It's snipped clean through, and there's a bunch of beer cans out here. The same beer those girls were drinking. They also left us a message.
These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
And then what?
I haven't thought that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets. Oh, I didn't mention that they made the hillside up here their own personal dumpster.
I am serious, Henry. I want these girls to never, ever want to go backpacking ever again.
I hear you.
So those little yeah, they work a bit like a trail, isn't it? They kind of can I? Drop. Okay. So they kind of lead you in a certain direction. The littering is like little breadcrumbs to take you there, maybe, or okay. Well, maybe I can focus on that. I'm gonna do this, etc., etc. So it's a good way for you to attract the attention of the player as well, and to get him or her or them in a certain direction to do certain things. And this is done very subtly. I mean, you might not think it's subtle, but actually I've kind of gone some other ways and not do that. So, okay, now where am I? I'm over here. Find. This is an interesting structure. I'm curious to find out what that is. I don't know if I should be around there. If this is working. Maybe it is. Okay, bear with me. Okay,
I've got an overgrown trail here,
Yeah, that'll happen.
so I'm screwed when it comes to getting past it.
Screwed until you clear it yourself, yeah.
Great. Well, if I come across some tools, I'll add
Exactly.
groundskeeping to my ever-increasing list
Okay.
of responsibilities.
So that's a way for the game also to kind of compartment certain areas, so you don't kind of, you know, go into some part of this space too early, too soon, or you know, spoil some things around. But yeah, okay. So we can't find the girls. We don't know where they are. So we're gonna find our way back up. It's a bit of a checkpoint. I'm assuming there's gonna be a save at some point. And yeah, let's go this way. Let's see if we can find them around here. Yeah, be steady. Oh, what do we have here? Backpack.
There's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
Okay. Can't do much here. Okay. Boom. Then the rope. No. Okay. Yeah. And then you make your way to... Oh, attach the rope. Ah. Okay, bear with me. There should be a rope then in the backpack. There has to be. There we go. There we go. What's the name on it? Brian Goodwin. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. You do have a...
Well, I am flush with ropes now. That
Yes.
pack was full of them, in decent
in decent condition, yeah.
condition,
Yeah.
too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
Uh-huh.
He was a lookout?
Yeah, kinda, I guess. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. You know, I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
Is Ned that guy from the note I told you about? About the guy leaving his post?
Oh, could be, yeah, but I think at one point they just realized this job wasn't for them. For Brian, at least.
Huh.
Anyway, so it goes. Have, fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know, I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
So we got a picture. I mean, I can't. Okay, so I think this is just for the practice. But yeah. Here we go. So you can make a collection of pictures. And yeah, your picture will show up at some point as well. So, like, be mindful about what you're going to take as you go along. It's interesting game mechanic. Won't spoil it. You can yeah, play the game to find out, but it's pretty good. Okay, map updates. And a little bit of a note, again, a bit more to read. Dave, guess who's going out with Debbie next week? No, not that Chill Hill Steve. It's your man Ron. Okay, Ron from the Parks. I wanted to check out the new guy. I had two folks and heard him talking to himself more than the usual for lulz. So I figured I'd stay away. Remember when Chimney Rock having himself in that hammock? I'm starting to think the Forest Service only picks the deranged and the perverted. Except for us, of course, we're la crème de la crème. Let's stop to Deb at the spot. Run. Okay. Put it back in, I guess. Or not. It's really hard to bring them back into the up. Okay, well I guess I'll keep it.
Someone found a fossil and put it in a cash box.
Could be the same person who left that antler.
And maybe they're leaving me an entire creature, piece by piece.
Thing is, you can't really access this for some reason. It feels like there's a plume there.
I see a really thin plume of smoke.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire? You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's to the southwest of me.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Yeah, okie dokie. So here we go, that gets us to visit the area a little bit more, the different part of the park. And obviously we're gonna try to solve that situation. So, you see, one thing can lead to another.
What does she have?
She's got Alzheimer's. Like, dementia.
Whoa. How old was she?
Is she? She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys found out?
Devastating. Especially for her. You can understand.
And for you?
Anyway, everything she worked for was taken away, and that was it. Yeah. I'm sorry to be such a downer.
Don't even. I'm happy to listen. And, you know, we'll try to have some fun this summer. I promise.
So again, like, Harry is opening about his circumstances, what's happening with his partner, and Delilah is showing some, you know, empathy,
I
comforting.
had a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Excuse me? Flapjack?
You know, like a loser, a chotch.
I really don't, but I do now.
Here we go.
Well, the next time you're in a bar and some banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Wow. I'm on top of a natural bridge out here.
Really? Is it a complete arch?
No, I guess the bridge is out here. Still, I think I could jump this gap to get across the canyon.
Yeah.
Wow, you're a regular Evel Knievel.
Oh yeah, you should see the jumpsuit I'm wearing.
Okay, where now? Here we go. So, she is comforting to him, she's empathic, she's listening, but she kind of very often reframe to him and his perspective or his sentiment about certain things. So, although she's empathic to the situation with his partner, she kind of show more interest about his feelings and emotions than what his partner could feel or what she's going through, truly, so to speak. I find it really interesting. Like also as the gravitas drops with the dementia and Alzheimer, it's rare to have this kind of dialogue piece in games, right? Yeah, I just found this really interesting. He makes the situation a lot more critical for the character and you know, heavy for him to deal with, and it almost kind of underline again what he's doing here, for better or worse, you know. Can he cope? Does only cope. I don't know. It's that's the whole thing, isn't it? Okay, little checkpoint here. Oh, we did this already? Okay, bear with me. I think I need to go in that direction. If I'm not mistaken, look at the sky. Where's the plume? Yeah. There we go. I wish I was there. Huh. It's a pretty lovely environment, isn't it? Okay. So, let's go down, 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 down. So this is what I'm talking when we talk about like open world walking simulator. This is definitely what it is. You want to have vehicles or stuff like that. Things will pretty much be foot pace or maybe running pace at best. This is how quick it gets. Okay, so I missed that junction. Sorry. Let me come back. Oh, I often get lost around here. So I think I need to cut a bit higher. Yeah. And turn right. Oh, can't I? No, I can't. Ah. Okay. Wrong path, no problem. Maybe we'll be able to do that later. Still, I kind of need to access somehow. Let's go this way. Let's go find maybe there's a there we go.
So,
Path.
how'd you meet?
Here we go.
Met in a bar.
The birthplace of modern romance.
I walked over and asked her what her major was because I thought she was a student, not a prof.
Smooth.
Here we go. That's the dialogue
That's
branch we
me.
choose
I did
before.
make the first move, though.
Aw, you were brave.
I was drunk.
So that's the choices we made initially. So that now comes back to us in form of context and kind of indirect. I said direct even. Retelling of how him and his partner met initially. Are we back to something? No, it's a different part. So yeah, so that part of character design that we had in the first part of the game is having consequences. So your game, your version of the game, and your version of Henry's journey might be different from the one we're having right now. It's within the details. I don't think it's incredibly consequential in terms of storylines or the core pivot of the narrative, but it's your version, and this is what truly matters. And you can replay it, and you will have different kind of branches of dialogue being provided to you as you play the game with certain options. Here we go. And this time it's staying there, so we can use it when we need it. There we go. Let's try to get at the bottom of that fire. Which I believe is going to be over here. So let's go a bit more this way, maybe. So yeah, I think it's a great game. I think it's a really great story. The soundtrack is beautiful as well. I'm sure you will enjoy listening to it. And when it comes to the environment, I think they made such great choices. Again, it's so economic. It's really smart, especially as it's an independent studio. I believe that was the first game. I don't want to be wrong about this, but I believe it was. And they got such good actors. They got Cissy Jones, who's the voice of Delilah, in that game, and another great actor, I believe, was in Madman, and some other series who's doing the voice of Henry. I put the full credits obviously in the description of the video. But this is perfect as an indie game. It's really good. And it really shows that story matters, aesthetic matter, but you can work with limitations and make something very consistent and cohesive of a great game experience. And it's no, I just
What are you gonna do when the fire season wraps up? back to Boulder? You should go be with her.
Maybe I'll go visit. I don't know.
Well, why not?
She's with her family in Melbourne. They're not big fans of mine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Her sister, Susan, is great, but her parents, I think they always thought she could do better, and that I could have done a better job looking after her.
Fuck that. I have no doubt you did your best.
I don't know.
If you want to go visit her, you should go. Don't let a couple of assholes keep you away from someone you love.
I'll think about it.
So there's obviously quite a bit of history. There's a bit of guilt. There's a bit of shame, and you know, she's kind of reframing here about is she hinting about his commitments towards her? Maybe she does. But yeah, I'm playing him as him trying his absolute best, and you know, being here for his partner and his wife actually.
How many hikers go missing in the Shoshone?
More than none, unfortunately, with most of them being in this area. The thoroughfare because it's so remote. Why?
I found an old flyer for a missing hiker. It just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day you were talking to the Goodwins and then the next you weren't.
Ned Goodwin didn't get mauled by a bear or stuck in a ravine. He was just a PTSD'd a-hole who dragged his son out to do a job and realized it was a bad idea.
Boy, for as dry as it is this summer, there's an area down here that's lush.
Oh, you must be talking about the Aspen Grove down there.
Yeah, I think that's where I am.
Those trees are actually one root organism. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah, they share their water as a colony that can live for hundreds of years, even through fire. Can you believe you're actually getting paid to learn all of these amazing things? Also, by what it looks like on this map, you'll be coming up on a stream that should lead you towards where we saw that smoke.
Okay, there we go. That's a good point of confirmation. And then you have the background, you have the story with Ned, you have the Goodwin situation, and that goes cross a little bit anecdotal. It doesn't seem like anything major.
There's a really nice waterfall down here. Given those girls love a skinny dipping, I bet they're nearby. There's some cloth out here. It looks like it was torn from something.
Strange.
I'll keep looking around.
There you go, it's the situation of a can of beer.
Found one of their empties. Guess we're on the right track.
Roger that.
And good dialogue as well. I'm gonna be honest, it's like everything is within the dialogue, but there is no repetition. The semantic and the verbiage is very well written. It's never repetitive, never boring. There's always a good intent into the way Henry and Delilah are describing things that can be a bit redundant or maybe a little bit banal. Aha.
I see a campsite, and it looks like they've got a fire.
Is it them?
It seems like it. I swear, they must have dragged 4 cases of beer out here.
Track them down, and don't let them see you.
What a job this is.
Can I just... I need to be in a certain position to do it. No, unless...
Well, I found some dangerous hunks.
What on earth are you...
It's the name of a magazine for girls. It's on the ground here at their camp. I have entered the teen zone. These girls have a full case of beer left here. A full case.
Well, they're impressive little shits, I guess.
There we go.
That is some dedication.
So that should be okay. And then we have the tents here.
Their tent looks like it's been through the shredder, which would explain
Oh.
that scrap I found.
What could have done that? Like a bear or I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bull elk if it's off its rocker.
You know, maybe I should take one of their sleeping bags as payback.
At this stage, take whatever you want.
Looks like someone left a note.
Intriguing. Maybe you should read it.
Okay, yeah.
Let me know what it...
Okay, Dear Psycho. I hope you're fucking happy. We're leaving and we are going to find the police or whatever and tell them about you creeped on us in the lake and then came and destroyed campsite and all the stuff. Oh, and stealing panties is gross out. Okay. You're probably a mental... What? You're probably a mental fucking axe murderer and so going to jail. I hope it was being a jerk over some firework dick. Okay. There's
Oh, they're gone for sure.
Well, what's it say?
Threatening to call the police because they think I attacked them.
Oh my god, well, did you?
Like, I didn't do anything to them, but it looks like someone had it out for them.
Then why do they think it's you?
Fuck, I don't know.
Huh.
Hey, I don't.
I believe you. Come on, Henry.
All right, it's weird what happened out here.
Weird stuff happens in the woods. It could be other campers. They could be having a bad mushroom trip. We really don't know. But they're gone. There's no way to call the cops. They're not coming back. And we can get to work. I'd really like to start enjoying a quiet summer.
Yeah, me too.
There we go, and cut to day 3. So we're back on the trail of those teenagers, the attack. We don't know what's going on. This is where it cuts. Again, the editing puts a lot of importance on the lashing that is being observed or experienced and keeps you back on the track of the theme without being too distracted by other pieces of dialogue or how lush the world is around you. Cut in a very kind of dramatic way. And I find this really, really interesting in terms of storytelling, because that's something you don't control. You can't anticipate when the cut is going to happen. And here we are back at patching back our little watchtower, and I think this is where I'm gonna leave you, my friends. I'm going to
Hey, Henry?
I'm not gonna answer back right away.
What
Okay.
do you look like?
Why
Okay.
are you asking?
Because I'm horribly superficial.
It's been a bit flirty. Hold on a minute. Like Burt
Well, I
Reynolds.
get confused for Burt Reynolds all the time.
Okay.
Oh, is that
Um, So
Women say
yeah,
that we have a similar
this is the first couple of hours of Firewatch, and obviously
You
we're gonna
asked.
be involved into a story with many ramification, discoveries, characters who have hardly mentioned so far, and this relation with Delilah that it keeps on opening, and their connection getting closer and closer as they go along through the days and the weeks of that job in the middle of the mountains. So
I don't need a spotting scope for that.
I'm just gonna try to get there. Okay, so if you have obviously the opportunity to play, I'm gonna save for that matter. If you have the opportunity to play Firewatch, do play it. It's a great game. I hope this short kind of video presentation really got you interested into it. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but really, yeah, it's a real treat, and I'm sure that will be one of the games you will think about a lot when you play other kind of indie games or for that matter open world games. It's a game that can be really well fitted for, if you do Firewatch, maybe you can play Stray after this one. Those two games work very well together. And yeah, I hope you had a good time. If you have any questions about the game, let me know in the comments. And yeah, as always, happy gaming. I hope to see you very soon on Twitch with another game, or maybe we're going to continue Firewatch. And yeah, in the meantime, have a great time, and I will talk to you very soon. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.